In this video, I will discuss about classes and object. So what is class? So class is nothing but a descriptive type of data. So it is like encapsulation, and it has some information hiding feature. So for example, for the class is animals, we have different type of characteristics for the animals. We have a species, color, length and height, weight, etc. And each class or object has associated set of actions. So for example, animals may be sleeping, eating, etc. So defining a Java class. So how to define a Java class here? Public class, the name of the class, and we have some attributes and followed by the methods. So how do you create a class? Public class person. So int age. So this is an attribute age, and we have a method person here and say age. So what is the age of the person? This is a method that is going to set the age of the person, get the age of the person. So what is a class? So class is nothing but a blueprint, much like it is characteristics of the building. For example, height and weight, height and length, and it is not an instance, but it is having some characteristics of the entity. So object is nothing but the instance of a class. So object have all the attributes specified in the class definitions. So these are the some of the set of the object that has some physical existence. We have buildings, cars, bike examples. So how do you define an attributes of a class in Java? So we have access modifier, the type of the attribute, the name of the attribute. So for example, public class person, the age is one of the attribute here. So coming back to the how to define a method definition, how to define a method of a class in the Java. So we have a set say age. So this is a method definition. It's called as a method definition. So we have access modifier followed by return type of the method, and then we have a name of the method, and we can pass some parameters also in the parentheses, and we'll display the age of the person here. So what are the different type of access modifiers? We'll discuss it in further. Possible behavior or action for each instance of a class. So here the methods are nothing but behaviors or the actions of each instance of the class. For example, the bird is flying, or the person is walking, the people are swimming. So these are the methods. So instantiation, creating a new instance or example of the class. So suppose if you want to create a object here, you can create it by using this particular way. So for example, person P1 new person. So it is going to create a person P1, and here it is going to create a new object of the scanner. So this is called as the instantiation of a class. So let us try to understand further in Eclipse. So I am in Eclipse workspace. Now I am going to create a new project here, create a Java project. So here I am going to say my project and say next, finish. In the my project, I am going to create a new class here. Go to source here and right click and create a class. In the class, I am going to define a class name. So class name, maybe I will say my project, my class here. Okay, my class is already existing. My classes. So this can be a way of defining the class. So class is already created. Now I am going to create a new class. So what is the new class? Public class person. I am going to create a new class person here. So I have a method public void set age. So I am going to set the age of the person using this particular method. So age is equal to say 34. And one more method I am going to have is like get age. So this is the method that is going to get the age of the person. So I say get age of the person. So in these things I am just going to display the age of the person, or not println the age of the person. So here I say age. So here I am going to create a class person P1 is equal to new person. So this is how we create an object of the class here. So this should be defined in the main method. So a main method is a point where the execution is going to start. Okay, public static void main. So this is a method where your execution is going to start. So now I'm going to create an object person p1 is equal to new person. So p1 dot set age and p1 dot. So this is how we can call by using the object. So object name followed by the method name. So this is how I created the two methods, and I'm going to call it in the static in the main method. Okay. So let me save this and run this. Okay. So if it is not having any errors, it is going to display the age of the person. And this is how I can create a simple class, and I'm calling it inside the main method. So in the further videos, I am trying to discuss like what is constructor and further things like overriding and overloading.